Hello, welcome back to the second installment of the Gorgonite series. Last time we got that Gorgon Essence crafted at the Arcane Repository, made all that Aqua Rhea, but we done with that. We done with that Arcane, so we are over here to the stone cutting table for today. Today's video, we are going to focus on the Prismatic Scarab. I would say that this is probably my favorite thing out of all of them. I actually have a good time farming these golden scarabs. I don't mind doing it. They're kind of fun runs. And as you can see, it's pretty digestible. What you need to get, one prismatic block. That's very simple. The 50 solvent, that is beyond simple. And truly the only focus is really this golden scarab farm. Yes, you can just buy all of this stuff off the trading post, but I come from the world of Iron Man, RuneScape, and shit like that. I don't like using the trading post. I like going and farming stuff myself. So for the golden scarabs, there's going to be essentially what we're doing is hitting elite chests in different areas. And what we're going to be doing is going to different areas throughout Brimstone, as well as coming down to Elysian Wilds to Trib, hitting chests in this area. Certain things can be easier with multiple people, etc. But everything I'll show you is super easy to do by yourself, as long as you got a nice solid kit. But to go over it briefly before kind of going to each spot, we'll basically just be hitting all of the sulfur fields within Brimstone. So as you can see, we will be running through this area. We will come through all of these fields, followed by these ones, and then coming up to this fourth field up here. So there's going to be 4 different sulfur fields that we go and hit. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll also come up here to the very top of the map. There is this 5th one that's very small, and we'll hit I think there's 2 chests up there. So without further ado, we're going to go get into that, and I'm going to head over to the first shrine, and we'll get started. Okay, here we are at the first location. I went to that fast travel Cradle's Rest. It's at the very top of Brimstone. Come on down to these fields. I already hit that first chest earlier, so I don't have that one on timer yet. So I can't show that one being hit, but I can definitely run over there and show you where it's at. What you're going to want, though, is a full luck set to go and get the head to get these scarabs. They are a legendary drop out of the chest, so having the luck bonus obviously going to help you out here. In these sulfur fields, you definitely, as you will learn, have to be careful. Like I just hit a T-pose real quick. Of falling in this sulfur. When you hit these chests, your character like glitches backwards when you hit it. It's so annoying, and you may start to resent this place because of that. But it is definitely annoying falling into those sulfur fields. But these 2 chests at this location, that one that I just hit, and then that second one is going to be right there. But I'm going to head back to that fast travel and head on to the next location because, yeah, there's only 2 chests right here, so we're going to bang on over to the next one. Alright, we are at the second spot, the Curial Shrine, over here at that next sulfur field. First chest is going to be right here. I don't think that I really need to go through the whole video and go through every single chest, hitting every single mob. I feel like that can just take too long. So if I go in the right spot on the map, I should be able to just kind of show all the locations of the chests here. Yeah, there we go. So at this location, here are the 3 chests that you're going to want to hit. Bang, bang, bang. There are some extra sarcophaguses up here that if you want to go for trophy items, things like that, go for it. But the 3 elite chests are right there in terms of getting those golden scarabs. And again, just trying to make this a little easier to digest so you don't need to worry about watching every single little bit. So I'm going to head on over to the next spot. Alright, over here we're going to be at the 3rd spot. This is the Worm Sign Obelisk, bottom left, southwest corner of Brimstone. You do have an elite chest literally right here at the fast travel to hit first, right there. And after hitting that chest, you're going to want to head over here to the sulfur fields just to the east. And once you get over here, again, I won't go through and show absolutely everything. It just takes too long and ends up being super monotonous. So I'll just get into a good spot where I can show you where all of those chests are located on the map. But running through here, they'll kind of start populating, but you can see those right there. I believe there's one more that's a little further. I could be wrong. But here we go. 3 elite chests, and there we go. There's the 4th one. so it's not run. Ha! So all 4 of those in that area, as well as the 5th one. Holy, what? I am, bro. Just trying to make a video. Trying to help the people. Anyways, you saw the 4 elite chests, as well as the one that is on the obelisk, or the Worm Sign obelisk fast travel. So those are going to be the 5 that you hit at this 3rd location. And yeah, let me head on back to that fast travel. Okay. We at spot number 4, Shrine of War. This is going to be the largest place with these sulfur fields. Obviously, you can tell just by looking at it. Biggest amount of landmass for sure. First elite chest you can already see right there. So I'll kind of run through again, just show you the map, show you where those chests are located. Not going to go through, but first one's going to be over here on the left once you get up this path to hit on this loop. So I'll always at least start with that one because it's kind of like following it like a clock. I don't know, makes sense to me. But there's the first one that I'm going to hit. It is right there on the left. There's a bunch of mobs here that are super annoying, but not too hard to take down. More of these chests popping up. You can see those 2 in the middle right there. This is also an insane place to farm sulfur as well while you're out here, so I definitely recommend not walking by all of that like I'm doing right now, because you can definitely make some good money, or whether you need it for rune glass, whatever. The sulfur is super valuable, and it's literally scattered all over this entire area. But again, starting with that first chest, you got 2 more elite chests right there. Coming up on the next one up here, this guy clearly wants to smoke. Oh my gosh. Okay, just had to give me a second here. I mean, hey, I might be making the PvE videos, but you know we still a bow king, so I don't know what he's thinking, but let's carry on. Anyways, another elite chest going to be located right there. That's going to be the 4th one. And then we can kind of run down this direction more south to get these last ones to pop up on the map for us. I think there's 6 or 7 in total in this exact location. I don't really keep track of it too much. I just run all around the map and look at all the chests that pop up and hit them. Next one that pops up going to be right there. And then there should be one more right beneath it right there. So that is going to be all of the chests in this location. So run through, hit all of those, kill all of those annoying hellmouths and slendermen coming out of the sludge. You'll be good to go. And with that, we're going to head over to that 5th and final spot in Brimstone before we head over to Trib. So I will catch you guys over there. Oh my gosh, we have made it to the 5th and final spot in Brimstone. Shrine of Bast. It's all the way on the east side. I believe there's 4 chests here we can hit in total. First 2 are going to be right here. First one right there. Second one just around the corner here. And then just continue heading north past these first 2 to get to the next batch. And again, can only hit these chests once a day. That's the thing that can kind of limit you on the golden scarabs, is I'll typically get about 2 to 3 per run. So, you know, you do the math, it's going to take you about 3 days to 4 days to even get enough to farm the prismatic scarab. So that ends up being really the only roadblock. But again, other set of chests, next elite chest is going to be up there by all those hellmouths. I don't feel like running up there and getting knocked off of my mount. So yeah, 4 chests in total going to be at the Shrine of Bast sulfur fields. Right there is a good view of all 4 of those so that you can see everything together. And that is going to be it for the Scarab run in Brimstone. And now I will just head over really quick to Trib to kind of show you a quick little solo run that you can do there if you don't, you know, feel like running the whole elite camp, yada yada yada. So I will catch you in Trib. Alright, what is good? We are over here in Trib. I came over here to the Cave of the Full Moon fast travel. Pretty southern central in Elysian Wilds. And as you can see, a lot of elite chests around me up in this area. But the run that I'm going to kind of do is just starting at this fast travel, coming to this chest, and just running up along this border, and then coming up to this road. That's going to be kind of the road that I like to do, and you can definitely hit a lot of the elite chests. They are these commune chests. I do know you have to have something with the MSQ to run that, but Again, throw on that luck set, hit these chests. I know I didn't get golden scarabs from all of these, but I know that a lot of people don't know that and think that it is just brimstone, but you can actually get them from these chests as well. So it's definitely a nice one to add into the loot, because as you can see, there is a good amount of them. 2 chests right here. We're going to continue on further north, but there's definitely a lot that you can run and hit here. So as you can see, those 2 are right there. There's another duo set right up here. If we continue on the road up here, even more are going to continue to pop up. I should get on this road right here, but I mean, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5, 6, that 7th one back there. Tons and tons and tons of chests that are over here. This area is not as easy to navigate solo with all these gorillas and all these mobs. It can get difficult, especially if you're in a luck set. But again, 2 more chests up here. There's even another chest over there. There are a lot of elite chests that you can hit up in this area. But sometimes it's a little difficult if you're a solo player, you know, depending on your build, depending on what you're running. Might be a little too difficult for you. So if you're able to get, you know, a group of 2 or 3 of your friends or whatever and be like, hey, why don't you try and come get some golden scarabs? They might not know about the gorgonite gear. They might not be on your level. So, you know, you might got to get them on your level and get them to come start doing those scarab runs with you. But obviously, I am getting chased for my absolute ever-loving life. Wanted to get to show you these last couple chests in the cave. There's another triple stack at the chameleon boss. We're going to see if we can make this. Oh, man. Man, that was close. But that's why we to go. Anyways, coming through to this last section, there is going to be the chameleon boss down here at the bottom, and there are 3 elite chests actually bang 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 right next to each other, which is super nice. As you can see, you can actually just run through this cave. You don't actually got to fight everything in here. I'm in a luck set, not using potions, and you know what I mean, like, we're fine. So if you were in like an actual, like, look at it, it can't even touch me. So you can get through here pretty easily, actually. Here's that triple chest setup right there. Definitely a lot of elite chests that you can hit. But I'm going to do my best to not die here. I am getting chased by the entire army of Lion King. And I'm going to do my best to survive. But I'm going to catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out, boys.